So this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right.
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him. Many laughed. But his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by month's end. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to great.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Della Maddalena. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go with round 1, featuring Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena. You know what he can do with his jab. Undeniable death touch power with both hands. But at times, his kryptonite has been the wrestling. Not to suggest that people have taken him down at will.
Big double leg, double change. Oh, right into mount.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Muhammad's in half guard now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Belal Muhammad. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
That was a slick transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Belal Mukhammad. All right, close guard now.
He's past the half guard.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
20 seconds left. Leg kick lands. Lands to the body there. Second round, straight ahead.
Great round. Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose. Out to that mouth. All right. Perfect round. I need you to go out there and do more of that.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round two underway. Another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Checks the leg kick. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. When you can hit a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Beautiful block there. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish. Oh, nice.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Belal Mukhammad. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Muhammad's in half guard.
Nice shot lands from the box.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. .20 seconds to go. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risks. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight.
Oh, nice.
And he blocks the shot there.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
Now goes to the uppercut. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Great timing on that double leg.
Now going with the elbow to the body. That one landed. Nice ground and pound by Belal Mukhammad.
Great job landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish. A lot of takedown defense, submission defense is just being calm and patient.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end here.
It's tight. It's over. It's over.
Oh, he's trying to bump the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with. Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Belal Mukhammad. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, big shots raining down. Muhammad's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Lands the ground and pound strike. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show.
Oh, good ground and pound here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Muhammad going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position.
Nice.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Inside the close.
Oh, he's got the choke.
Oh, it's tight. Oh, and he's out. Working out of the half guard here. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. 2 minutes to go. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there. Oh, that's it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so a lot of people like the challenger tonight, but it goes to the champion. Congratulations to the still UFC